So, PTTP is up here at Essex Police Headquarters, and it's not a nice looking building, actually. None of the police or courts buildings in Chelmsford are very nice. Actually, pretty grim. Now, last time I was here, I did have a little nosy round, and have a little look around today. So there's parking spaces, which are going to park on the double yellow lines instead. Oh no, sorry, double yellow lines, then no, they've been scratched out there. Still, a bit odd. Yeah, so they've got CSI, parking, operational crime scene investigator, vehicle only. They must be out at the moment. So yeah, they've got a police van parked just down there.
Tonight, we're diving into a real-life Essex Police audit caught entirely on body cam. From sensitive data exposures to officers questioning a citizen's rights to record, this case shows the tension between authority and public accountability. We'll see calm professionals, confused surgeons, and moments that will make you question how law enforcement handles transparency. Stay tuned. This one is full of twists, privacy concerns, and jaw-dropping interactions.
Get a picture in a second without the barrier in the way when nobody's coming. There we go. Don't think I'm going to be able to though. So we've got safety notice, motorcycles to exit through the barrier. The gap on the left is for cyclist and pedestrian use only. So they do have an accessible lift. Yeah, it doesn't look in the best condition. But yeah, so we've got signage saying no public entry, authorised access only. So I'm guessing that's beyond that way. They've got the same up there. I'm assuming that's through those doors. And I don't know. And again, because they've got them posted, the way they've got them posted makes it seem like you can't go down there, can't go through those doors, and you can't go through those doors. Yeah, they've got a forensic investigation van here. Cool. In terms of marked units though, that's all I've seen so far. There's more up around that way. Oh, there we go, see, reception is this way.
Notice here how the auditor asserts his rights under common law and the Human Rights Act. This is crucial. In the UK, citizens can record in public areas, even around police, as long as you're not interfering with duties. Right away, we see the tension. Authority versus lawful oversight. Think about it. How often do you see this level of accountability exercised in public?
Interesting. Please do not reverse into parking space. And often you see that. Oh dear. That's not good. More data issues here at with Essex Constabulary. Computer screens on display again. Now, how do we get through? Yeah, more there. Really not good. 8 till 5. Yeah, so it's 10 to 5 to 4. We've got time. It says it's an automatic door, but quite clearly not. Hi there, how are you? Just wanted to raise an issue with you. As I was walking around to the reception here, got, I think it's your window actually, obviously the computer screens are facing the window, you've got the blinds wide open, anything you're dealing with on those computer screens that are private or sensitive nature of data. I understand, I completely understand that.
When the window's open, they make, well, we have it like that.
Yeah.
Not right over.
Yeah.
When we leave it, we go to the toilet or anything.
Yeah.
We switch the computer off.
I know, and I completely understand, and I do sympathise. I'm wearing a leather jacket, I'm sweating I'm sweating a lot.
If we leave, well, even now, if I went to the
excuse me.
toilet,
Yeah, I understand, but even whilst you're working on them like you were, as I walked past, I could see everything that you're working on while you're on your screens. And obviously, that's a publicly accessible area to get around to the reception. That's the biggest point. If it was a private area back there, not so much of a big deal. But because it's a publicly accessible area, like,
Who are you?
pardon? I'm just a member of the public, but obviously, like, I'm recording now because I've recorded the data breach, and the office next to you, the next window over.
You're not supposed to record here.
Pardon?
You're not supposed to record here anymore?
Check out the layout and signage. Some areas are clearly restricted, others aren't. It's a small detail, but critical in audits. Knowing where the public may or may not walk sets the stage for legal clarity. And already, the auditor's eagle eyes spot potential security risks, like screens visible from the public. This is exactly why documenting these issues matters. It's about accountability.
Her phone's ringing, so I'll wait for her to be done on the phone. And I'll take a look there.
You're not supposed to record here anymore?
Okay, so I understand that you're requesting that and the notice is up, but obviously the record of the recording of evidence supersedes any request, unfortunately. And right now I'm recording.
Who do you work for?
Pardon?
Who do you work for?
I'm a citizen, and I have the right, and the same as the police have with their common law powers to record incidents on their body-worn videos. I have the same common law rights to record evidence. It's the same right that's afforded to everybody under the Human Rights Act. So, also, like I said, I've recorded the evidence. I'm now recording that I'm reporting these data breaches, and I'm not trying to be funny about it. I'm trying to do it in a very polite way, so you can, make an effort to do something about it. Close the blinds and so forth. And again, I understand and I sympathise that it's hot. Like I said, I'm wearing a leather jacket, helmet. I do sympathise that it's hot.
Yeah,
but
that
people's...
is what we're allowed to do.
Pardon?
Our manager says that is what we are allowed to do.
Is your manager available? Because or your
Not today.
data protection officer?
Not today.
Not today, no. Okay, because ultimately, if that's what they're telling you, then, and even still, as somebody who works with personal, private, sensitive information, you are still ultimately responsible for how you deal and control that information.
Okay, then.
But obviously, like I said, it's all recorded from outside that I've got that on as evidence. And again, like I said, I'm trying to be polite and respectful about it, and I do sympathise that it's hot, but the people's right to privacy when you're the police of all things, dealing with people's
Yeah.
private, sensitive information.
I don't deal with that as such.
Not on those computers at all. You never bring up like case reports, nobody's name, address, nothing's ever on those screens. Okay, what about the offices next door? Because it's the same issue on those ones as well.
No, because I don't know what
Okay,
they
fair
do.
enough.
This is for photographic and reception. There's no personal details. There's no birth dates or addresses, nothing.
Nothing. Okay, that's fair enough. But you know, it's like the CCTV screen as well, things like that. And that's fair enough. If there's nothing private and personal on those screens, then fair enough.
Which is probably why we're allowed to.
Quite possibly, yeah. You know,
It's not ultra sensitive.
yeah. But yeah, anything that
But
would be
then,
covered by.
I don't know.
You don't know. Is there somebody that I could talk to that would know what they're, you know, or
Oh,
somebody
yeah.
from that office? I can just have a chat with them again.
They'll
Very
be
polite.
leaving now, closing.
Yeah. I'll close at
Close
5.
at 4.
Oh, things
I
are 5
can-
out there.
That's got to be changed. We close at 4.
You close at 4, do you?
Yeah.
It literally takes 2 minutes. I just need to make them aware of it
But
because.
they won't answer the phone because there won't be no one there.
I mean, they're literally in the office right there. You just like knock on the
I
door.
don't know
and-
who they are.
It's literally just this office. It's one right next to yours. Oh, there's not actually a door there.
Here's a teaching moment. Staff insist their screens aren't sensitive, but the auditor can clearly see what's on them. This is the common pivot we see. Privacy concerns suddenly get tied to the act of recording. The irony? Police officers themselves handling sensitive information improperly. Question for viewers. Would you have politely called out this data breach or just walked away?
So yeah, it's the offices here. So that was our office. Swears that it doesn't deal with any personal, private information. But yeah, this one here, these offices here, it's not good. Not good at all. No, really not good. Yeah, computer screens completely on display through the windows. I said you literally come through here to get round to reception, and as you walk past, you've got these windows here with this information right here on display. So there we go. And now they close the blinds, which should be done in the first place. It shouldn't be visible in the first place. Not good. I think the only place around Chelmsford today that's done well on the issue was actual Chelmsford Police Station. This one you've got the local policing support unit. Don't think that's open to the public. There's buzzers and stuff to access if you have an appointment. And I guess that'll be part of their rural policing unit. So you've got the HQ reception, visitors parking, gatehouse, car park, and exit up that way. So yeah. Let's just bring you around here. I've got one more marked unit. So no parking weapons training vehicles only. Interesting. Don't tell me there's more. No, those computer screens aren't actually visible from here. That's good.
Now watch the auditor firmly but politely invoke his legal rights, reminding staff that recording for evidence supersedes casual objections. This is a masterclass in how knowledge of civil liberties empowers citizens. He's calm, methodical, and the staff struggles to respond effectively. Notice how clarity of law can turn an awkward confrontation into a teaching moment.
Your screen shouldn't be visible from a public place, sir.
Sorry?
Said your screen shouldn't be visible from a public place, sir.
It's not a public place.
Well, it is. It's publicly accessible. There's a come through here to go to reception and then exit up to the street that way.
And who are you?
Pardon?
And who are you?
Just a concerned member of the public. I was just walking past. I've noticed there was 2 more windows down there reported to reception. You know, as you walk towards reception, same issue. Just windows open, blinds open with screens facing the window. Seems to be quite a rife issue with Essex Constabulary.
Okay, right.
But
Hi, how are you?
good, thank you. Yourself?
Nice to see you. It's very good of you to point it out.
Thank you.
I don't think you saw anything on the screen because you've just seen the screen's blank.
It is now because I've just seen him switch it off.
Yeah, so you won't pick my
But yeah, I mean, when I was stood here, you know. But no. Yeah, the issue is whether or not I've got it this time is anybody could covertly stand there, get this information. Somebody had nefarious intent. With the information the police deal with, it's obviously a very sensitive issue.
It's really good of you to point it out. Cheers.
I appreciate it. And you are, sorry?
My name's Robin.
Robin.
I work here.
Are you-
Who are you?
You staff or is
Who are
constable?
you? I'm a member of police staff.
You're a member of police staff. Very polite of you, Robin. Thank you for saying your name. You didn't have to if you're not a constable, so it's very kind of you. I'm not going to give my name, unfortunately, but very polite of you. It's very respectful. But yeah, just an issue for the sergeant, as it appears to be his desk. But yeah.
No
Already?
worries. Well, it's nice to see you.
And you?
Can I help you with anything else at all? Or?
No, that'll be it. Thank you. I'm just heading on my way out.
There's probably a few colleagues around the corner who might not like to be filmed.
Okay, cool. No worries.
If it's,
That's it.
if it's okay with you, I'm happy to come and chat, but I might ask you to leave because there's things like car number plates and other things we probably prefer not to be.
Car
shown,
number
if that's all right.
plates. I mean, just heading out. Can you not walk out this way? So there's an exit to.
It's probably best that way because that's just the cars, and I wouldn't want to.
I said that there was a sign there saying exit to Newgate Street, was it, or something? I was just trying to go that way.
There is for cars, but you need a car to activate the gate, and I wouldn't.
Oh, right, so I can't just walk out that way.
You'll probably bang against the gate.
Okay, so I've got to go back out the main way out the front there.
Yeah,
that's the way
fine
out.
with you.
Yeah, no worries, I head out that way. I thought there was pedestrian access that way.
Thanks a lot.
Cheers.
See you soon.
Here's the drama peak. The surgeon fixates on the camera, while Robin, another officer, steps in to de-escalate. Contrast their approaches, one reactive, one composed. This split in professionalism shows how critical temperament is in public engagement. Audience, which officer would you trust to manage transparency and accountability?
Using to identify themselves, turning a simple audit into a game of cat and mouse.
Robin was much more professional than the sergeant there. The sergeant just seemed a little bit up in arms about it. Robin stepped in very calm, very professional. Dealt with it in a fantastic manner, you know. So that one's not being used right now, but again, computer screens facing the window, blinds open. Obviously it's home time, so everybody would have just switched off their computers. There's another one through that window there, blinds open. Again, won't be in use because it's home time. But yeah, it is crazy, really. And they've got in honoured remembrance with the Essex Constabulary flag. Up here. Stand out the way of that vehicle. And the sergeant's now just stood in the window watching me. Oh dear. So, yeah. So, Essex Constabulary with their data breaches. So, down at the Civic Centre site, up here at the headquarters, just doesn't seem to be much regard for people's privacy. You know. So the woman on reception, like I said, is claiming that she never deals with people's personal, private information. But yeah, how true that is, we'll never know. But again, the CCTV screens there, you know, and Absolute craziness. So yeah, we're going to head out this way. We're going to take a left and walk further up the site this way. It is an absolutely ginormous site. So you've got the HQ reception, which is where we just were, and it goes all the way down there. You've got Essex Police College, Essex Police Museum.
This is a subtle but important moment. In the UK, you generally don't have to provide ID unless detained. The officer's request is legal curiosity, not detention. Watch how the auditor holds his ground, polite, informed, and confident. It's a textbook example of how citizens can navigate interactions without escalating them unnecessarily.
So then you've got the Essex Police Museum, open Saturday 10 till 4, although I'm not sure if it is open. It's just a car park that's closed. I think you can still get pedestrian access down there to the museum, but you've got the police headquarters Orchard car park. So you've got the Mail Hub, Essex Police College, and the college car park down this way. So it's very confusing. So obviously I would assume, obviously that's just a row of houses, so that's all public owned sort of thing. This access down here, I don't see any indicative change in pavement to suggest that it's private. There's no signage to say as such. So this is where the signage starts. It's here. So you got the no public right of way beyond this point.
In conclusion, this audit highlights 3 key takeaways. First, the irony of officers exposing sensitive data while challenging cameras. Second, the importance of knowing your right not to ID yourself in consensual interactions. And third, the striking differences in professionalism among staff, from Robin's calm approach to those who hide. If you found this case as shocking as we did, hit that like button, share your thoughts in the comments, and don't forget to subscribe for more jaw-dropping courtroom and police breakdowns.